people how to teach children in grade R a syllabus. So you're teaching these teachers a syllabus to teach to children. I was like, I'm in. Why? I love traveling. So if you tell me let's go sell whatever in Mauritius, I will go because I would just love to see myself there in Mauritius. So then I did a little bit of that. It was a 8 weeks program, which was 2 months. So which means at the beginning of 2005, I put my life on pause, my acting life, my dream life. I put it on pause just to be sane, to get by, to pay the rent, to be able to afford bread. Because in Johannesburg, let me tell you something, no lies, you will have jungle oats for breakfast, lunch, and supper. Besukoba ivaselina and smile. So I went through that. I've had jungle oats for breakfast, lunch, and supper with my friend, okay? And he smoked, and he didn't even afford a rolling paper, so he would use onion to wrap the smoke, is how real it was. Yeah, welcome to Johannesburg, one day I'll tell you. And that was the life. After the 2 months of teaching elders how to teach children, I was back in Johannesburg, because it was in and out of Johannesburg to Mpumalanga. And I was back in Johannesburg and I was broke and I was bored and I was a bit depressed. I started doing promotions for Castle Mill Stout in the mines. And then I learned the language Fanagalo. And then I came back to Johannesburg after a few gigs of promoting this Castle Mill Stout thing. And people didn't like Fanagalo. And then I started going to auditions, and the only auditions I would get would be for adverts. And they would break my heart so much, because I would make it to the final round, you know, they call it shortlist. So it would be shortlisted and there'd be 3 of us. And walking in with so much confidence, I always knew that I don't have eyelashes, I don't have eyebrows, I don't have mustache, I don't have the appropriate Casbanya vest beard to crack this advert. But my confidence didn't put me down. I would walk in with the other 2 finalists and make the audition. And I realized ads were not for me. I'm not born to sell McDonald's. That's why I don't work at McDonald's. So then I quit auditioning for ads. It really broke my heart. I felt like everything I had studied for, everything I was passionate about is not gonna come to life because these ads are breaking my heart. Then I stopped. Like my agent then said, so are you not gonna? And I said, no, please don't send me to adverts. They break my heart. I'd rather be broke and read the Bible at home. So I did that. I read the Bible. In Psalms, you will pick up a lot of things because the Bible has many books, and these books were written and messages were sent, and you will find your message in a different book in the Bible. Is what's up. So I sat at home, and an ex-girlfriend said, you know what, my agent might just like you. And she took me there, and the agent actually liked me. And they signed me up, and they put me up on a bank. It's called Voice Bank. That's where you put your voice down, and if people want to use your voice, they go there, they're like, Warren's voice. Oh, sexy, let's book him. I was there for 5 years, and I probably just did like four voiceovers. So over 5 years, I just did 4 voiceovers. This agent left South Africa for Canada, and I was demoralized. And I left the agency, and I thought I was going to Wits to go study something under the Faculty of Finance, because I was always good with numbers and accounting at school, and I really wanted to just drive a Mercedes-Benz. I was like, cuff this industry of entertainment and showbiz. As I was going to Wits, like on my way to Wits, then I got a call by a choreographer, born South African, but stays in France and stays in Europe. Robin Allen says, Warren, do you know how to do Sepanzola? And I said, yes, I break it up, I mess it up with so much confidence. She's like, perfect, you don't need to be perfect. And I said, what? She's like, yeah. I'm like, what's up? She says, we're doing an 8 weeks tour in the whole of France. And I'm like, what does that mean? She says, we're going to Nice, we're going to Paris, we're going to Bordeaux, we're going to Metz, we're going to all of these places. I was like, I've got a passport. She's like, are you in? I'm like, I've got a passport. Joe,
my life was turned for 2 years. I was traveling Europe. I was like, I'm Europe. You know, and the beauty of it is that being swank. So swanking is a sport. It's a Zulu sport. It's big in hostels. You know, they compete for first, second, and third prize. And depending on the money put in, then you would know. So ukswank is like showing off your shoe, and then you pull it up like this. And then you show the socks. And then you turn around, and then you show how the watch matches the cufflinks. I was like, we're in! Baby, we're in! Oh! So, we go to France, man. So, me and Tetwama was to swanka, but nespansola, and just mess it up. The white people in Europe love it. And when I saw like 10,000 seats filled up, like, and people somewhat standing at the back, and they're looking at me do this thing, I was like, I was born for this. I was born for it. I come back to South Africa after like 2 years. Then I'm sleeping, and then I wake up, and then I get a message, and this lady says, but Warren, I've been trying to get a hold of you. I'm like, yeah, but I was out of the country. Do you not have Facebook? I'm telling you, I'm calling my mom from the hotel in Belgium. I'm like, Mama, bonjour. You don't understand. So, I come back to the country, this lady's like, yo, I've been trying to call you. I said, well, I've been out of the country. She says, listen, this is the last day for auditions. You better come through. I left your script at the lab, at the Market Theatre Laboratory. And then I go there. Coming back from Europe, I bought myself a scooter cash. Because, it's like the scooter, Fuga scooter. It was like 9,000 rand. It's a 125cc. And then I was like, I don't understand the taxi system here in Johannesburg. You are going there, but you take a taxi to go there, and then take another taxi to go there. Why doesn't this route go straight there? So I was like, bicycle is too slow, because in drama school I had a bicycle. And then I bought myself a scooter. I was like, And I didn't even have a learner's license or a driver's license. I was like, I'm gonna be proactive and productive. This is my life. I'm going to invest in it. So I jump on my scooter. I know I go here and there, but you'll connect the dots. So I jump on my scooter. I go to what we call Sasani Studios. That's where Rhythm City, Scandal, Isidingo, etc. are shot. Then I get there. This was the audition for Scandal. And when I get there, I found like a long queue. Like you guys were queuing there, getting your vouchers. I was like, oh no. So there was like an hour left before they cut off the queue for auditions. And I was like, no. So it wasn't a favor or anything, because this lady was just one of my teachers in drama school. But I had to present my talent, showcase my talent in front of camera for me to be considered. And I was like, I have to showcase my talent. I don't care who these people are and what they're going to say about me, Mbafotla jumping right in front of the queue. I need to be seen. My name is Warren Masemola. This was the year 2008. I was like, sorry, the bathroom? They're like, that way. I'm like, straight to the front of the queue. They say, Manje? I'm like, what? They're like, no, but you can't just, I'm like, no, you don't understand. I'm on my way to the bathroom. They're like, no, 6'9" is that way. This here is the door into the audition room. I was like, oh. I look down. After a few minutes, the door opens. I say, hi, my name is Warren. How are you? I walked in. I was like, this is me. That's my name, that's my surname. I'm Warren Masemola. How you doing? This lady says, I don't have enough tape on this card, meaning minutes on this card. And so she announces to everybody that is now behind me. And she says, whoever auditions is not gonna get a fair and full audition, so we should actually be cutting now. And I said, my lady, my name is Warren Masemola. Welcome to my world. How many minutes? She says, it's less than a minute. I said, perfect. I closed the door. I said, this is my mark? She says, yeah. I said, roll camera. I say, audition. I got that part. I got that part. Had I cared about your feelings in Q, who was not as confident as I am, who was not as prepared as I was, who was not as passionate as I was, that 1 minute less of tape would have gone to waste. Because it means with the 2 hours of tape they had before me, they couldn't find the guy they were looking for. I was like, there's a God.
Yes.
I was like, there's a God. Man, so because I left my agent, because the one of the 3 agents left for Canada, and I left that agency, then I didn't have a representation management agent. And so they said, Warren, you've got the gig. You're going to play the character of Lindsay Moketi. Lindsay Moketi has been a love, whatever, and then turns gay. I'm like, hey, just me. Come, give me a script. When do I start? They said, you need an agent. I said, I don't have an agent. They said, well, this is a lot of money. We are not going to sign you unless you have a representation. I said, a lot of money? They said, a lot of money. I said, how much? They said, you have to negotiate. That's why we're not going to negotiate with you. I was like, oh Lord. I go home. I call one of my lecturers from the market theater. I say, Magogo, her name is Vanessa. So she's like our grandmother. If you've gone to the market theater laboratory, you will know who Vanessa Cook is. She's all our mother. I said, Magogo, what's wrong, Warren? I said, Magogo, I just got this gig. You know Skanklin? She said, Skanklin, yeah, I know Skanklin, yeah, that's Soapie, yeah, that one. So they need me to have an agent, and whereby I had just dropped my agent, and then she says, okay, call me back in 2 minutes. I hang up. I call her back in 4 minutes. I said, Magogo, you said I must call in 2 minutes, and now it's 4 minutes. I just wanted you to put it. What's up? She says, call this number. Tell them I gave you this number. I said, I hang up. I call the number. I said, hi, my name is Warren. So, because it's all English. I said, hi, my name is Warren. So, how you doing? So Vanessa Cook gave me a number, and so I've just been picked for a role on the Scandal, and I need representation because I need to negotiate my fee, my salary. And this lady said, well, that's not a problem, that's fine. Just come to the office on Monday. This was the agent I was hitting up since 2005 in Sweden. I was like, it took one call, less than 1 minute, about one job to get your attention. But I sent you 100 million emails, Joe. Munin Lee and Associates.
Yes.
Sign me up. My life has never been the same ever since I testified. It took full circle. It was full cycle. So I was signed by MLA and Munin Lee and Associates. And when they negotiated my salary, I died. And I was resurrected. Yo, I've never seen so much money in my life. That time I'm just like, Lord, there's a fire. Lord Jesus, there's a fire. It was so much plata, bro. Like, I didn't even know what to do with it. Now I'm just like, oh, this is everything I prayed for, but now I've got it. But oh Lord, is this what you said was gonna happen? I lived my life. I'm never gonna tell you. Get out of here. So I did that for 9 months. It was horrible, an experience. I had difficulties. It was very bad because I trained theater and I didn't know television. And I was always frustrated. I was always excited going to work. I was always excited leaving work, but never happy at work. Because this is multicam. Multicam is 3 cameras. So this is Jack Mabaso's dining room. If it's Jack Mabaso's dining room, there are 3 cameras, one here, and one there. So if you enter Jack Mabaso's house, you have to say, Mhlonishwa, you're performing for this camera. But if you come this way forward, uvimba the camera, then it doesn't have Mr. Mabas. So you walk in 3, 2, 1, and action. How Mhlonishwa, Mr. Mabas. So come back and Faith. Cut. Warren, yes, your mark. Oh, it's there. I'm sorry. Okay, let's take it again from the top, not a problem. 3, 2, 1, action. Mr. Mabas, so Sawubona mfethu, kunjani? Cut, Warren. But I'm not the camera can see him. They're like, we're not gonna cut through here. We need to cut through here. It was difficult. One time you walk in, hey, Mr. Mabaso, cut. Warren, what? You are not in the light. Oh, light. Oh. Then I find the light, but I don't find the mark, or I don't find the camera, or I'm obscuring the camera. It was just a lot, man. Like, I would cry at lunch and just clean myself up and just go back into it because the money was good. But I hated the job. But little did I know that it was a learning curve. So I learned a lot from that. And a lot of people couldn't touch me after Scandal. I don't know if it was because I had been in a soapie and overused it, that they wanted a new, fresher face or whatever. But I was never getting booked. And again, I got hacked. Because it's real, you know, the heart takes it in. So, and then I sat at home, I was crying for a week, you know. And then I remembered what one of my lecturers said. He said, you must be a prostitute, child. And we used to be like, yeah, like your reaction, we used to be like that. And then he says, I didn't even finish, he didn't let me finish because he just had prostitute in my phrase. The phrase was, or rather the quote was, you must be a prostitute of information. So I sat down and I tried to remember what it is to be a prostitute of information, having read the book The Artist's Way, which is also like a Bible for actors. And then being a prostitute of information, then I reread some of the books I read in drama school, like your Chekhov, your Stanislavski, your Peter Brook, you know, and I remembered what acting was. And I was like, not Scandal. Actually, not Scandal. They don't know me.
Come on.
I'm Warren Masemola. Went back to auditioning for ads. And after that, I realized, no, calm down. You have a reason why you don't audition for ads. Go, sit down, read some more, prepare yourself, equip yourself. I went back and I sat down and I read some more. And then I realized, oh, we're basically all the same here in Johannesburg. So we all speak like, yeah, bro, what's up, man? So we're doing this audition, it's for KFC, and they just need like a cool dude from the burbs, who's just like 20, a little bit of dreadlocks, and I'm like, it's like, oh, so we all speak like that. And because Zulu is dominant in Johannesburg, if you were not speaking English, you had to speak Zulu to say, Ngafika ngabathola mlungu wami. Bengifika lapha ngabatshela ngathi umlungu uthi hamba. I was like, no, bro. There are more people in South Africa than Zulus and Yabris, because this is English we call Yabris. I was like, there's gotta be more people to represent on TV. Where's the albinos on TV? Where's the people with no hair on TV? Where are the obese people on TV? Where are the anorexic people on TV? Where are the gay people on TV? Where are these people? I was like, God damn it, there's a fire. I left, I went to Limpopo. I went to go learn my mother tongue. My mother tongue. You guys, your mother tongue is Zulu? I didn't know my mother tongue, because in Pretoria we speak like a dialect. It's not even a language. So I didn't even speak. So then I went to Limpopo, and then for the last 5 days of the year, I spent at a stranger friend I had just made friends with. Last 5 days of the year and first 5 days of the new year. This was in Ramamabolo, which is very close to the ZCC compound of the church. And I learned debate, but not like book and writing and phonetic. You just sit down and you listen to people talk and you pick up so much. I picked that up, I came back, after Limpopo, then I came back to Johannesburg, and then there was an audition for a show called Intersections. Yes, Ken. Yes, Ken. Party audition, yes. But this is Limpopo Correctional Services. I was like, oh, Gube uyas. Uthi phume jini manje. Yinje. Phume jini. Ngangena ku audition room, ayifithiza. Ayenzela umrivits. I'm mad at it. Like, I knew before going into the audition that that role was going to be mine, because I knew that, yo man, there's nobody who's going to play it better than me. So there was that confidence. I was like, let's go, baby.